Hey, America. It's me again. I know. I know what you're thinking. First question, who are you? Second question, why are you talking to me? Okay, I'm going to answer your first question. My name is Sharon Michelle, and I have ideas. Most of my ideas involve freedom and changing the world, making it better. And second question, why am I talking to you? I'm just going to be real honest with you here. I want to change the world. There's not really much to say besides that. I want to change the world, and I need your help. Changing the world completely is not something one person can do alone. I could if I had all the money, but I don't have all the money. You don't have all the money. Even Walmart doesn't have all the money, and they have got tons of money. So, here's my idea. If we end money and we work together instead of against each other, the people in power with the money would no longer have that power. You see, you have to understand it's not a real power. It's an illusion of power. They make you believe that they have power because you've been born into the fact that this is what's going on. It's called normalization and indoctrination. So you have to understand that the food you eat is not healthy. The water you drink is not clean. The air you breathe is not safe. There are things going on in this world that you might not understand, and that's okay. I have given up on trying to make everyone understand what's going on. There are very few people in this world who can think outside the box they've been shoved into. And for a long time, I was with you. And then one day, I just started asking questions like, why are we doing this? Why do we have to pay for this? Why do we have to work for this? Yeah, people have to work, but they don't have to work like you think they do. They have to work to build their houses and fences and stores and whatever else it is that you need to do. You need to get water for yourself. You need to get food. You need to get shelter. Aren't those really the only necessities that we have? Everything else is just there for our pleasure, entertainment, and on that subject, we are the pleasure and entertainment. So there is a whole group of people out there who hold a large percentage of the money. They hold the most of the money. So they kind of control what everybody else does. They have a huge influence in the government and who sits in what seat because they donate tons of money to these people. They make sure what they want to happen continues to happen. And it's easy for them to do this under the system that we have implemented right now, the money system. If we stop the system in its tracks, we stop them in their tracks. Money controls everything. It controls what you eat, what you buy, if you have electricity, if you have water, if you have heat and cold, if you have a vehicle, if you have fuel to get somewhere with the vehicle. It controls everything because we allow it to. If money stopped existing, we would not stop doing these things. We would not stop growing food. We would not stop eating food. We would not stop going places. We would not stop doing things. But I tell you what, we would eat better. We would drink better. We would go more places and we would do more things. People, we could do whatever we want when we're free. But right now, we're just slaves. You got to clock in and clock out, baby. And every dollar you make is taxed and taxed and taxed and taxed. And your children will live the same life if you don't stand up and do something right now. Right now. I put a date on it last time. I'm not going to put a date on it this time. Let's just start doing things right now to make ourselves heard. We need to stand up. 1, we need to stop working. 2, stop buying things. There is enough cars, homes, blenders, ironing boards, TVs, dressers, computers, fans, air conditioners, everything you possibly need, including food. There is plenty of food for everyone for the next 5 years without us making anything. We have enough of everything. All we need to do is grow our own fruits and vegetables, beans, berries, everything that needs to grow out of the ground, we need to tend to that. Everything else, we've already over mass produced to the point that we will not have to do anything for the next 5 years, but sit back, travel to the places we've always dreamed about going, see the people we never get to see, raise our children, which we don't, let's be honest, man, we can't do that because we don't get paid for that. So we don't, I mean, you can get paid to watch someone else's kid, but you can't get paid to watch your own kid. And that is a messed up system. So parents can watch their kids. Kids can be educated. They don't have to worry about, am I going to afford an education? What kind of neighborhood do I live in? What kind of system do I have oppressing me? All that. None of that should exist. It only exists because we allow it. And I'll tell you what, if you just stop allowing it, if you just stand up and put your foot down and say no more, no more, it will happen. Whatever the majority says goes. And guess what? Citizens, we are the majority. We outnumber them. There's not a number high enough to say how we outnumber them, okay? Not even kidding. I mean, I'm sure there is a number. Bazillion, is that a number? I don't know. How many people are on this world? That's how many we outnumber them by. It's a no-brainer. If we stood up and banded together, they would have no choice but to submit. No choice. I don't want to do this the hard way. I want to do it the easy way. I want to rally people together, educate people, and get them on board and change the future for our children. Let's make it to where they don't have to struggle. What if they hurt themselves? What if they can't work? What if? Why should you have to live in the what if stage? You shouldn't have to. So what if we end money? Ask that question. Then your children have to worry not. They don't have to worry about anything. They don't. And here's what's better. They don't have to worry about dying as horribly as they do today. Wars, poisoning, cancer. You know how many people get killed over money every day? It's senseless. It's pointless. It means nothing. It is worth nothing. That's why what it's worth is always changing. Inflation. Oh, this and that. You know what? It's bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit to keep you strapped down into this game you're in so that you will continue playing. And you don't know anything else. And they know you don't. They know you don't. Let me tell you, you hold the future in your hands. You have the power to change things. So do I. And it's about time we took that power.